Okay, so move number one is just a long touch and running past the defender. It's very simple, but if you use it at the right time in the game, you'll leave the defender behind and you'll have loads of space to make your next move. So, the scenario where we can use the long touch is when the defender is approaching us head on. So when his momentum is coming towards us, that means we can knock the ball past him and run. So if Andrew was acting as a defender and I received the ball on the end line here, if he starts to move towards me, all I have to do
So let's walk through the first dribble step by step. So as we can see here, the defender is approaching me and his momentum is going in this direction towards me. So I recognize that and know that if I take my momentum in the opposite direction, it's going to be very difficult for him to catch up to me. So what I need to do is just take a long touch and accelerate forward. So as you can see, my chest is leaning forward, so I'm taking all my momentum in this direction, and the defender still has to rotate his hips.
Okay, so move number two, again it's very simple, but instead of just taking it down the line now, we're trying to lure the defender in. So what we're going to do is we're going to go at the defender with pace, and then we're going to slow it down. So we're going to lure the defender to think we're slowing down and we've done dribbling at him. And instead of stopping, we're going to then change pace again and go fast. So we're going to go fast, slow to fast. So this changing of gears is what's going to put the defender off. It's going to unbalance him, make him think that we're stopping, and then we're going to catch him off guard. So players like Messi, Robben, they use this move all the time. It's very simple. You're not pulling any moves out whatsoever. All you're doing is changing speed. So I'll just give you an example, and then I'll show you some in-game examples as well of how effective changing pace is to beat a defender.
So let's break down dribble number two. So as you can see, I dribble at the defender with pace, then when I get close to him, I actually come upright and slow it down. So this makes the defender think that I'm stopping my acceleration, because when you accelerate you have your chest leaning forward. So this causes him to go flat-footed and jockey me. Now this is where you need to make your split-second decision to go again when the defender goes flat-footed, because if you're on your toes and knock the ball past him, he then has to regain traction and get back on his toes before he can start to accelerate after us.
Okay, so the final move I'm going to show you is a very simple change of direction. You can call it the zigzag. So we're basically just changing our direction very quickly. So acting like we're going to go one way, taking it another way, and then going another way once again. So all we're trying to do is rotate the defender's hips as many times as possible, because if we get the defender's hips pointing away from us and then take it to the opposite side that his hips are going, it's going to take him much longer to swivel his hips and chase after me, and by that time I would have already made a big touch and gotten away from him. So this one's a very effective one. So you're just trying to manipulate the defender to making a move, making him take that bait, and then you're taking it the opposite way.
So let's break down dribble number three. So as you can see, I do some zigzag movements with the ball very quickly. So I shifted it to the inside of him, then quickly to the outside, then to the inside again. So this caused him to swivel his hips because he was trying to anticipate that I was going down the line. And then because of that, I'm able to take a short, sharp cut inside and accelerate forward, leaning my chest, giving all my momentum into the inside, and that leaves him behind.